A filthy new champion gets a dirty first challenger. I'm Chris Charlton, and this is Finish Strong for the week of April the 23rd, 2021. We have a strong openweight champion, and his name is Filthy Tom Lawlor. But a champion's work is never done, and he has his first challenger now from within. But before the New Japan Cup USA 2021 final crowned the first ever strong openweight champion, it was tag team action kicking things off. Clark Connors and TJP facing Team Filthy's Chris Dickinson and JR Kratos. After disputes in the qualifying rounds for New Japan Cup USA, Clark Connors and TJP were reunited, but it was Connors starting the bout and quickly finding himself outpowered by his opponents. TJP was able to grapple both Team Filthy members down to size, and the team found some success with a stick-and-run approach until Clark Connors found himself in the wrong corner. Connors managed to find some momentum, but when he and TJP missed a double team, they paid the price badly. Eventually, Connors was able to make the tag, and TJP flew at both of his opponents, and he and Connors found a little bit more success, with a power slam on Chris Dickinson followed by a Boston Crab. A big spear from Connors to Kratos landed, but after Dickinson laid out TJP at ringside and landed a brainbuster and the DVD, he looked to get the victory. But he wasn't legal at the time, as Kratos had tagged himself in. After some drawing back and forth, it was all academic however, as Kratos hit the game changer to pick up the victory. But the Fight team was not operating as Fight dreamily as they would have liked. Next up, it was the debut for Wheeler Yuta in his first NJPW match, taking on Rocky Romero. Proficient mat wrestler Yuta was even Steven on the mat with Rocky as Romero tried to pick up Wheeler's arm, but Yuta went downstairs to the legs. As the pace quickened, Yuta was able to dropkick and then control Rocky quite effectively, but a crossbody would miss, and that gave Romero the opening to go to the arm. Yuta flew at Rocky for a series of near falls for expertly negotiating submissions on his opponent. Yuta caught a German suplex for 2 and seemed to get closer and closer to victory, but a momentary slip gave Romero the arm, and when the arm went straight, Wheeler Yuta had no choice but to tap. Then it was time to crown a New Japan Cup USA winner and the first ever strong openweight champion as Brody King took on Tom Lawlor. Intense opening moments to the match. Brody would push Filthy Tom into the ropes while Lawlor would drive King into the ropes with submission attempts. Yet King found the upper hand with heavy strikes, coming up dominant until he got overambitious. A cannonball missed, and that allowed Lawlor to open up with a figure 4 around the ring post. Then, as Brody pursued Lawlor outside, King accidentally chopped the ring post, giving Lawlor both the upper hand and the upper leg. Brody King was a wounded animal who tried to fight back with everything he did, and that he was able to do with a senton that squashed Lawlor and was followed with an exploder into the corner, and then that cannonball finally hitting for 2. The superplex would also connect, but Big Bad Brody didn't have enough strength for the Gonzo bomb. Lawlor negotiated first an ankle lock and then a jackknife pin for 2, but Brody was able to struggle back up and landed a massive pile driver for a 2 count of his own. The two men traded strikes, and then Lawlor was able to stuff King with an Uranage slam, that only getting a 1 count before a follow-up knee got 2. As the strikes grew progressively more violent in this match, Brody King landed his signature German suplex and lariat combination, but that, too, only got a near fall from the referee. Lawlor was able to get out the back door of the Gonzo bomb to rear naked choke, and then cattle mutilation before a crossface on Brody King, and on the second time of asking, connected with a penalty kick before rear naked choke to get the victory. Tom Lawlor was in celebratory mood and was willing to take on any challenge, but when nobody stepped up from the back, Chris Dickinson stepped up from the ring.
When you're standing here waiting for that first challenger, you don't gotta look too far because you're looking right at him.
What? Oh my God! Wait a minute! Chris Dickinson, part of Team Filthy, has just challenged Filthy Tom Lawlor?
Really?
Come on.
Really? Now? Now's the time to do this?
Yeah, now is the time to do this.
What are you doing?
So you better get yourself prepared, because you haven't fought me here in the New Japan ring. And if this is where the highest level of competition takes place, then I want my shot at that title. And I want my shot at you.
Yes, indeed, it seems like Chris Dickinson will be first to challenge Tom Lawlor for the Strong Openweight Championship. Where and when? You'll have to stay tuned to njpw1972.com for more information. Meanwhile, in Japan this week, action on the road to Dontaku hits Hiroshima before wrestling Satsuma no Kuni in Kagoshima. Monday, April 26, live on njpwworld.com, a pair of intense singles matchups sees Aaron Hanare face Sanada, while Tetsuya Naito takes on Great Okan in the main event. Then, the two-night spectacular that is Satsuma no Kuni in Kagoshima. Night 1, Toru Yano takes on Evil for the KOPW 2021 trophy. While the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships are on the line, Roppongi 3K granting a rematch to El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Then, on April the 29th, United Empire seek to take control in Kagoshima. Tetsuya Naito and Shingo Takagi take on Great Okan and the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay. Before a tag team main event sees Hiroshi Tanahashi and the returning Kota Ibushi face Aaron Hanare and Jeff Cobb. All that and more on the road to Wrestling Dontaku. All of that action live on the King of Sports Streaming, njpwworld.com. We've finished strong for another week. Until next time, go kigenyo, sayonara.